Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2022 as we continue our Journeyman Glory Hunter run in the Bundesliga with Borussia Mönchengladbach. And today we're going to be playing game number 2 in the quarterfinals of the Euros, as well as our next game in the Cup. We've played VfL Wolfsburg twice. One was incredibly good, the other one was incredibly disappointing. Which was which, though? Let's get into the episode. All right, as you can see, really good results against VfL Wolfsburg, really disappointing results against VfL Wolfsburg. Let's back up a little bit. Last game you guys saw was the second game of the Vienna game. We went up against Mainz and beat them 2-1 with a goal from Lakwa and a goal from Tumuk. And then we got two guys injured. Two of our midfielders injured for like 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. A couple weeks. I can't remember exactly how long. So we had so many injured people at this point. We went up against FC Augsburg, beat them 3-0 with a pair of goals from Greiger and a goal from Gutierrez. We went up against Hoffenheim, beat them 4-1 with 2 goals from Greiger, a goal from Gutierrez, and a goal from Brian Gill. And then we played the first leg of the VfL Wolfsburg, and I wish we could have held at least one of these goals for the next game. We did get a hat trick from Antonio Carlos. We got a goal from Greiger, and then they picked up an own goal for their own player. And then we laid the goose egg. We destroyed them in this game. We literally played as good in this game as we did in the Euro game. And in the Euro game, we had 5 goals. In this game, we had 0. No explanation whatsoever. Should have had 3 goals at least. Extremely disappointing because we obviously needed this to even have a chance in this Bundesliga. I mean, maybe I should just be happy with it because it just means we can kind of just ignore the Bundesliga at this point, because I'm pretty confident there's no way we can get the Bundesliga. It just doesn't seem possible, but it is what it is. I mean, we're up there. We still needed it to stay into the top 4, right? To be able to get in the Champions League next year, even if we want to. Honestly, if we don't win the Euros, we probably don't want to be in the Champions League, do we? But we kind of need to be able to keep our job and to get better players and things like that. So a lot of catch-22s there. But today we're playing the second leg here. And as far as injuries are concerned, the only player we've got still out is Bruckner. Everybody else is mostly back. Sarmiento can only play about 45 minutes. I think Dominguez can only play about 45 minutes. So we'll keep it on them. We'll try to see if we can get them in for a little bit of game time. But here is the team we're playing today. We've got Andrade in goal, Brian Gill on the left, Odelan on the right, because Gibbons and Schmidt are both suspended. Well, that's not great. And then Lucas and Davies in the middle here. We're actually going to swap you two guys around. Diarra plays in the ball-winning midfielder row with Taylor and Zazie up front of him. And then Gutierrez, Greiger, and Lakwa as our 3 strikers. Let's get into this. See if we can get a good result here. And honestly, the good result would be a draw. Honestly, this is the game I want the draw in. I have no problem being a draw in this game. Why do we have to get the draw in the league game? You know? Ugh, so frustrating. Well, let's see if we just got to get something here. I'd like to get a win, though, again, as usual, because a win means, just kind of keeps a little bit of momentum going. But we'll take what we can get. Can't believe we got that draw. So frustrating. Come on, guys. Got a good head start here. Let's not give anything up. All right, got a throw in coming in here for Wolfsburg. Oh, good takeaway by Gutierrez. Diarra picking the ball up. Gets it over to Davies. Davies across to Odelan. Odelan turns it around, gets it back to Zazie, up to Lakwa. Lakwa stops for a second, gets it back to Odelan. Back to Lucas. There's Odelan again. Up to Taylor, making a break for it. Ooh, good attempt. Schneller with a good save there, though. Corner kick coming in from Lakwa. There's Davies, not able to get that one down, unfortunately. All right, so far so good. Like I said, a draw in this game is exactly fine. We don't need anything in this game. We've already done all the work. All right, halfway there. Halfway there. Let's get to the end, guys. Let's get to the end. Winning the Euros would take such a weight off my back because it means we can... If we don't win the Euros, that means that when we go to future teams or even with this team, however we go about it, we've kind of got to like tank our team a little bit or pick teams that aren't good enough for Champions League so that we have a chance of getting into the Euros. But if we can knock the Euros off, then we can always go for really high quality teams that, because we don't care if they're in the Champions League or not at that point. All right, who are we going to... I mean, look at all the yellow cards. Goodness. I don't think we've got anybody for Odilon, so he's just going to have to stick it out. Sorry. Taylor, though, we got somebody come in here for Johnny. We'll bring you in here. Let's get one of our yellow cards off. I don't know why we get some yellow cards. I do not have Get Stuck In on. There's Brian. Kicking it up to... It's just the aggression, probably. The pressing and all that kind of stuff, maybe. Come on, guys. About 30 minutes left in this game. As long as we don't give up a goal every 8 minutes. Like, if we go 8 more minutes without giving up a goal. Or give up a goal now, you know. That works too. Let's keep it interesting. Oh, goodness. Come on, guys. Played a really good game. Can we not hold on a little bit longer? Another throw in for Wolfsburg. Can we at least get to the 70-minute mark before we give up another goal? There's Davies clearing that one out. Gregor with the ball. Back to Zazie. Up to Lacqua. Lacqua gets it to Odilon. Over to Johnny. Johnny up to Lacqua to Gregor. Gregor to Lacqua. Come on, let's get something here. Oh, Odilon. Don't waste this trip. Diaria. Up to Brian. There's Johnny with the ball. Up to Diaria. Over to Gregor. Oh, he sneaks that one in there. Oh, don't call him offsides. Come on, ref. Can't call everything offsides. That was part of our problem in the last game with the draws. There was a couple that were like, really? You're going to call that one offsides? 33rd goal of the season for Gregor. Love having you back, my friend. All right, we're back in full control. I mean, we were still in control before, but giving up a goal is never good as far as just momentum and the way things are going. All right, just a few more minutes here, guys. I don't have anybody for Odilon. I might bring somebody in for Odilon at the 80-minute mark. We're just going to bring Dominguez in here. Oh, I meant to get Sarmiento in here. Just to give him a little bit of time. Ooh, there we go. Johnny. Luca. Oh, that was close. Lucas. There we go. Good follow through. Or not. There's Davies clear that one out. Not quite good enough, though. Man, they are playing us hard. They're doing good. Ooh, good save. Brian. Back to Andrade. Back to Brian. There's Johnny with the ball. Low. Luck, I couldn't quite get that one. What is with this highlight? I'm going to do a final sub just because I want to get Sarmiento in here. We got to get somebody in here anyway. So I'm going to bring Sarmiento back here just because... Why not? I don't know if it actually helps him, but maybe at least gets him a little bit fit running around in circles for a minute. There's Brian into Zazie. Zazie's at Brian. Turns around. Across. Nobody's there. There's Dominguez down to Zazie. Up to Lacqua. Lacqua, come on. Over to Sarmiento. Cross. There's Johnny. Oh, not thin. Oh, what a... I was bouncing around like crazy there for a minute. And Gregor comes up with it. Why could we not have had one of these goals in the last game? Oh, just one goal is all we needed. So frustrating. Ooh, Fiorentina and Chelsea. Tied. I don't remember who had the first leg, though. Oh, we would love to see Fiorentina win. That would be awesome. All right, guys, come on. Just a few more minutes here. Let's just finish this thing out. What is with this highlight? Nah, we gave him one. We gave him one. And they're, you know, to be fair, they're playing really hard. The second half here. It's like they actually showed up and wanted to try, but there's just too much of a hole for them to dig themselves out of. They're actually playing better than we are. Today. Come on, guys. Let's just get this game over with. Don't really care anything else that happens here. I mean, I don't want to lose, but it's a bit irrelevant, obviously. I don't want to see your goal again. All right, well, we lost it, but that's all right. They played hard, and I didn't really care. Happy with how the tie went, though. It's good stuff. Pretty dominant effort overall. And it does look like Chelsea dominated theirs, even though the draw here, they just had enough of a lead early on. Monaco wins theirs. RB Leipzig wins theirs. Of course they do. So, yeah. A lot of tough teams still left in this. And if we play the way we just played just there, we're not getting past the next round. Play AS Monaco in the next round. Which of the 4 teams, or the 3 remaining teams, I should say, the one we probably would prefer to play. So, not terrible. We'll see. By the way, I haven't shown... Let's see, where is it? Well, it's kind of a weird how this is showing this. So this is showing the our Germany games as well as the Spain games, like our league games as well as what's in Spain. So as you can see, we did win our first 2 games as Spain against Montenegro and Albania. I didn't show those because they're qualifiers. We're expected to get past qualifying. We'll show those once we actually get to the World Cup proper at some point. But anyway, so there you go. Post-match. Anything else we care about here? More yellow card limits, of course. All right. Well, next game up will be, here in just a moment, it will be our Pokal game against Fortuna Düsseldorf. We'll be right back. All right. We're back for our cup game against Fortuna Düsseldorf. And my biggest worry coming into this game is our form coming into this game. We are on a draw, loss. As you can see, we got pretty destroyed by Borussia Dortmund. I mean, they did get a couple lucky goals. They legitimately should have beat us 3-2, hands down. They were played the better team. 3-2 should have won, maybe 4-2 at best. But no, actually, I would say 3-2 because they had 2 really lucky goals. So they just kicked it from way outside of range and just it went in. I mean, it was just one of those things where they had that happen twice. Is what it is. Again, either way, they should have beat us anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. But it does make us a little bit of a sticky spot right now when it comes to the league. Now, we can lose 1 game and still be ahead of Borussia Dortmund because of goal differential. We have a humongous goal differential. But, I mean, obviously, anything higher than this is completely out of the question. We might be able to catch Hertha Berlin. We might be able to... There's a slim chance we could catch FC Bayern. I don't see us catching RB Leipzig at the end of the day, quite frankly. So, more than likely, 3rd place is probably our best finish. And most likely, as the way we're playing, we're probably going to end up at 4th. Hopefully not 5th. You know what I mean? So 4th is probably my expected finish, but there's a slim chance we could hit 3rd. But let's get into this game today. I don't know, guys. Just the way we're playing right now is not very good. But here's the team we're bringing. We've got Andrade in goal. Schmidt on the left, Gibbons on the right, Lucas and Odilon in the middle with Diaria ahead of them. Taylor as the central midfielder and Zazie as the Mazzala. And then Sarmiento's coming in. Can only play 45 minutes. We're going to see what he can do today. Comes in on the left, Lacqua on the right with Gutierrez. Holding up that middle spot right now because Greiger is incredibly tired. So is Lucas, actually. But, yeah, we gotta figure out if we can get through this or not. This is not going to be an easy game to get through because of how tired everybody is. But this is what happens at the end of the season when you're deep into some of these cups and leagues and things like that. You play a lot of games. We saw it with Newcastle and barely held on long enough to get what we needed to get done. We should definitely win this game. Now, the problem with winning this game, now it looks like Fortuna Dusseldorf's not in very good form right now either. The problem with winning this game is who we play next. Hertha Berlin is most likely who we're going to be playing next. And they're a tough team, guys. I'm not sure about that. I hate to get a rematch of the cup game against the same team we lost to last year. Although, I guess it would be a good story and get some revenge, but I don't know. We'll see what's up. We've got to get there first. We got to get... Of course, they get the first highlight. We got to get there first. And the way we're playing right now does not look like we're going to get there, quite frankly. Matthew Taylor picking up a yellow card already. Come on, guys. Schmidt to Daria. Taylor with the ball. Gets it up to Sarmiento. Good to see him back, but he's not really back because he hasn't really played well. He only played a little bit in that last game, and he did not play well. That was a terrible pass there. There's Zazie, though, getting that one. Gutierrez back to Taylor. Over to Sarmiento. Come on, Sarmiento! Thank you. He's back. Although I guess he's not really there as a goal scorer. He's more there as a support player, but we'll take it. Good stuff, Sarmiento. Good stuff. By the way, I tried to get Gutierrez to come back on loan next year. His team would not have anything of it because they want to play him in their first team. Go figure, because he's played very well. But I don't know if we'll go after him as a permanent move or not. I mean, he's played well. Don't get me wrong. I like him. But I have a feeling they're going to charge us a lot of money. I'm not sure if I'm wanting to do that. I hit the pause button because I was going to stop for a second and evaluate the situation, see if I want to make any changes. And at the exact same time, we get an injury. So that was completely coincidental. Yay. Guess we're going to bring Carlos in here. I mean, I thought about bringing Greiger, but I don't know. I just really need to get Greiger some rest if we can get past this game without him. Lucas is exhausted right now. Yeah, at least make it to the 60-minute mark, Lucas. We need you. Well, I don't know if I'm feeling like how I'm feeling about this right now. We really need to kick it up a notch. Come on, Lucas. Oh, Gibbons exhausted. He got not exhausted. He got injured, I'm assuming. Okay, well, shoot. If he says he can shake it off, I'm going to trust him to be able to bring it back. We're going to bring Lucas out, get Joel Davies in here. See if Gibbons can, in fact, shake it off. We'll take his word for it, maybe. I mean, if he says he can, we're trusting him. We're really not playing well today, though. Gibbons throws it into Carlos. Carlos. Back to Daria. Almost gets it taken away from him. Odilon over to Davies. Davies up to Daria. Taylor with the ball to Zazie. Across to Schmidt. Schmidt's got Carlos over here. I was going to say, he's got him wide open. Get it to Carlos. Well, there we go. I'm glad we brought Carlos in. Gibbons, you going to be able to bounce back at all? I haven't seen you bounce back yet. Carlos just absolutely wide open. That was so unfair to the goalkeeper. I mean, they missed assignment or something there. Gibbons is not bouncing back. All right, we're going to have to do our last sub here because we got to get him out of there. He's obviously not bringing it back. Bruckner comes in. And that's all our subs. Can we hold on for 15 more minutes with everybody pretty exhausted still? I turned off some of the pressing, but I don't know. I don't want to give them any more opportunities here. We want to kind of stay on their faces here. Come on, clear these out, guys. Come on, come on. Come on, guys. Good save. It's offsides anyway. Come on, hold on a little bit more. A little bit more. Our guys are absolutely exhausted. Ooh, that was a very dangerous move, Andrada. Very dangerous move. Come on, guys. He looked offsides to me. If they give it to him, that's fine. I probably just saw it. I probably just saw him after he'd already made his break, but it looked a little offside. Okay, I was gonna say he looked like he had a little bit of a half step move on him. Literally all it was, half step move. All right, come on. We should have this. Come on, Carlos. There we go. That's what we need to see. All right, we're good. Schmidt, man, everybody's so exhausted right now. And we got another game in 2 days. Like, these games are so incredibly tight right now. And we have nobody that can come in. Honestly, at this point, if I didn't need to win at least a little bit or maintain a little bit in the league to keep at least my current spot so I don't lose the Champions League qualifier or spot, I would start resting guys and just throw the rest of the league. But we can't. We've got to play it out. This is going to be an incredibly tough finish to this season, I think. Incredibly tough. And of course, so it's a rematch. And I think they're going to be in better shape and playing better than we are. Oh my goodness. And we can lose Laqua for 2 months. It's just not going. This is not going good, guys. Did they change something in the patch where people just get injured for 2 months minimum now? Everybody's maybe not 2 months, but at least I think 3 weeks has been the minimum for all my injuries. I've had 6 or 7 injuries in the last several months, and they've all been 3 month plus or 3 week plus injuries. What is going on? Why are the injuries so not just that we're getting injuries. I get it. We get injuries, no big deal. I mean, it is a big deal, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. But the fact that they're all critical, they're all the end of someone's life. Somebody, I mean, it's just, I don't get it. I don't get how we're suddenly getting such extreme injuries. Somebody set the little injury slider up a little bit too high in the patch, I think. Okay, well. I don't know if we can hold on, guys. I genuinely don't know if we can hold on. We've got to completely throw the Union Berlin game. We have to be fit for AS Monaco. We can't care about. In fact, I'm going to play under 19s. We have to throw the Union Berlin game. We just absolutely have to. There's no choice. We can't keep this up. If we lose the league, we lose the league. We lose Champions Cup in the league. That's fine. I cannot keep this up. We've got to play. We've got to play the important games, and the important games are AS Monaco and Hertha Berlin. We have to get rid of the rest. That's probably what's going to happen, guys. So if you come back and I've lost to Union Berlin, you know why? Because I'm going to play some of my younger squads because I have to rest my guys. I do appreciate you guys watching, though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.